Hello everyone, I am Taureor and welcome back to Hearts of Iron for Old World Blues. Still in my Fallout phase, I guess. I might move back to vanilla soon. For now though, I want to do a run as Vault City, one of the locations from Fallout 2, and one with some interesting potential in the game. For those of you who don't know, Old World Blues is a full conversion mod for Hearts of Iron 4 that brings it into the world of Fallout. Vault City. Regular difficulty, historical focuses. I'm not doing Iron Man on modded runs because this crashes quite a bit for me. Now, Vault City was built by the inhabitants of Vault, 8, that opened shortly after the war, and they had a Garden of Eden creation kit that let them rebuild quickly. In Fallout 2, they're an insular xenophobic society, but they can be persuaded to change their ways and accept the ghouls from Gecko. What's special about this setup? Well, there's a few things. First off, we're very technologically advanced, and we can get even more technologically advanced. So that's one way to dominate. We also start with 5 research slots. There are 2 basic paths for Vault City. The kinder one, accepting and integrating the people around us, and the more ruthless insular one that include, for example, the fur trade of sentient raccoons. We're also in a political relationship with the NCR, and we can join their faction eventually. We'll see how this goes. Right, let's get going. The all clear. Research. I want to go to Decimetric Radar because it gives you access to a nice decision. And I think we will be investing in robotics. We can get sophisticated robot tech. We will have a good industry, but little manpower. So this should be a good fit for us. So automated warfare. Let's do work assignments. And I guess the bicycle. Why, for scavengers. Infrastructure and civilian factories. Here in Gecko, I'm leaving 1 unbuilt here and 2 unbuilt here because I've tested this and we can get those levels from focuses. We start with a small army, and it includes an NCR garrison. Still, this small army will be enough for early on production. Focus on robots. We have no money, but we do have a trade node, which means we will have lots of money. Let's start the trade route. Was the most promising one. Not New Reno, we'll get this as an extra from a focus, so let's do New Canaan. And we can only do 1 route for now, but we'll boost the node over time. Right, that's about it. Let's speed up and unpause. The all clear. Don't really care about outposts and bunkers. Manpower could be helpful, but I'm picking early GEC, production efficiency growth 10% permanent bonus. Let's do that. Caps update, yeah, that's fine. Ghouls of Gecko, what do we do? Right, this gets us into the election part of things, because we'll have an election between Lynette, who is a descendant of the original Lynette from Fallout 2, who was a terrible person, but our Lynette is better, and the other guy, I don't remember his name, Maya. The orange party is Lynette, the blue party is Maya. We'll go with Lynette. And befriend the ghouls, even if it costs us political power. We welcome refugees. This gives us better power armor technology. This is essentially Enclave remnants. We welcome them. It also means we're getting Chad Runner, a level 6 commanding officer. We're obviously going to use him. Now, the NCR, friend or foe? Oh, we got money. That means I can begin a scavenging program and invest in small business. We'll deal with the NCR later. And we start in the election. Right, time for these focuses. Now, the ones on the left will increase Lynette's support, the ones on the right will increase Maya's support. But there's some nice stuff on the right too. So while I want Lynette to win, I can get, for example, some war support from this one. First though, new entertainment for 10% stability. Okay, I think there was a game update or something and the mod hasn't caught up yet, because I can't dismiss these. Oh, I can with the right click. It's weird though. Let's do organized agriculture for some more manpower. Friends from the NCR, that's good. I intend to become friends with the NCR, or rather remain friends with the NCR. I'm still not sure about joining their faction though, but it would probably be beneficial. Now let's do trade with Reno. This is a bit of a cheat because I can only support 1 trade route now, and it's going to New Canaan and giving me quite a lot of money. We're receiving a route from Reno as well. Now, with this focus, I will automatically create an illegal route to New Reno, giving me 2 when I should only have 1, and increase my wealth significantly. Trade with Reno is done. As you can see, I now have a route which boosts my income quite a bit. Now, I'd like to promote this node, but we can't spare the political power for now. Let's do Workshop of the Wastelands, boost Vault City a bit. Now, I can't just do all of them. There's a time limit, so we have to pick the best ones. Like support the Guard for a free military factory, or the Mutant Threat for 10% war support. This is the best one probably for now, even if it reduces our support temporarily. Yay, scavenging program's ready. Can we send people out? We don't have enough infantry equipment. Let's also make some scrap bikes, so then we can send out scavengers with bikes. Support the Guard for an extra factory. Well, let's do automation to boost our robots a bit. Also, I forgot to make an agency. Let's make an agency. Office of Wasteland Information. Now, the followers of the Apocalypse are a bit of a menace, really. Vault City is not one to have their authority challenged like this, so let's keep them from our lands. Or at least take this decision, because now I can exploit them a little bit. See, if we do enough of these decisions, the followers will be deterred and not settle in our territory. We can still let them settle in our territory while also exploiting them. For example, here I can seize a follower's fort, which means a free civilian workshop. At this point in the game, that's worth quite a lot, and this decision costs nothing. Well, it does cost 35 manpower, so yeah, it's worth it. I could raid their supply, get some other bonuses. None of these are worth it unless you actually want to stop the followers from establishing themselves. Dedicated workshops. Now, legalize it. 50k money is nothing to me. Welcome immigrants. 300 manpower could be useful, so this is an option. 15 army experience, not worth it. Extra resources in the courtyard, that's nice. And some research bonuses. Right, let's do the mutants and California girls for now. Prospector time. California girls. And since we do have the money, we can start boosting our spy agency. And we do have a robot security template. Let's start training those. This will do nicely. Right, we can probably do one more thing before the end of the election, or maybe two. So the question is, do we want more political support, which we can get, and ruling party popularity does boost us, or do we want money, army experience, or manpower? I think I need to increase my popularity. Let's do Wasteland Scholars. Followers of the Apocalypse. Can I seize another fort? Now, if I let them settle, they will be a drain on my political power, but they do provide some benefits as well. Enough political power for an advisor. Obviously, we're gonna hire Guard Captain Wallace for political power and production efficiency growth. Although, I think we might actually benefit more from Parallel Room political power gain percentage growth, because the bonus we would get from the guy would be eaten up by the negative modifiers. So theoretically, this is better temporarily. But I want both anyway. So Parallel Room, Entertainment Company. Wasteland Scholars are done, and so is the election. Kinda. We no longer get the effects from the election, but I can still sneak in one more focus. Also, start spying on the Badland Buckaroos and decrypting them. Now, do not accept this event. It will auto-expire in a while, but then we have enough time to finish our focus. New generation done. Can I still do one of these focuses? I cannot, because the election results are in. But it's fine. 5 more years, which opens up this and this focus tree. Now, I want to rush through this one quickly so we can start getting our war goals that are situated down in this part. Let's go for the model servants for model citizens first, or political power, of course. So the city of tomorrow it is. So let's make a decision on the followers. Oh, I can seize another fort. Excellent, let's do that. Is that going to make them stop? I don't care. I just want the fort. Will you still establish yourselves? You do establish yourselves. Political power gain decrease is a pity, but the stability increase kind of makes up for it a little. Still, we're getting the extra factory. And with this, we can buy civilian workshops for political power, essentially. So they're not all bad. Yay, robots. Actually, do I want to use a regular infantry or just switch everything to robots? Maybe I should switch everything to robots. Yeah, let's do that. And exercise up. More automated warfare. Gun runners want a loan. Well, I do have the money, don't I? And I'm gonna have way more. And if I damage our relationship right now, I won't be able to buy anything from them. Gun runners are quite an important part of this. Sure, you can have a loan. It also means I can start buying from them if I have the money. I guess we'll get pipe guns. Don't worry about the cash. Once we can increase the level of our Vault City trade node a bit, and this will be a non-issue forever. Oh, our team was eaten by Deathclaws. Pity. Right, I spent all the money I can send out a team. We'll get some soon. Model servants for model citizens. Political power gain increase. We have enough bicycles for quite a while. Let's stop producing them. Just focus on the robots. Enough political power for an advisor. This time we get Guard Captain Wallace for political power, of course. And with this we're making 1.17 per day. Could be better. The followers are messing it up a bit, but it's fine. Demand tribute. Who? El Posse. Well, no. Actually, I encourage you to attack me. Please declare war. Also, you will be a robotics expert and a life giver. With this, political power increase is nice. Wait, should I do this? It's 3 civilian factories, just 60 days. No, it can wait. I want to expand as quickly as I can. The indenture system. Actually, with this, we'll get some bonuses to robot research, which makes me think I should start some robot research soon. We now have money, again, so scavenge with vehicles, even though they're just bikes, and keep boosting the agency. Mr. Bishop retains power in New Reno. We'll have to fight him, eventually. Let's focus on the ghouls for now. Let's get Dweller Elena, the military theorist. I need some army experience. That's a mistake. I should have gone to freedom of speech. 8% political power gain is a lot. I will do that in the next move. New Reno is fighting the Vipers. Good. We'll take them over both. And what do we have here? Political power. Temporarily. Still nice. Cities of tomorrow. Ghoul recruitment. And we switch to the freedom of speech option. Yeah, finally getting nice numbers here. Boost the gecko. What's going on up north? Bone dancers. Don't really have to worry about that just yet. New spy. You infiltrate the Elko Posse. And with this we'll get another operative, just not yet. For now, let's invest in small business. Gun runners do not pay back the loan. Oh no, you're gonna pay it back. And the jackals want tribute. You are not getting any tribute from me. Well, the jackals, are you fighting someone? No, you're not. Now, Chad Runner. What do we do with him? Cult of personality, ferocious loyalty, melee hacker, Sneering imperialist. That'll do nicely. Boost the ghouls a bit. Perhaps I am conserving manpower too much. We do have some infantry weapons. It's a pity to not use them. So I shouldn't have switched to the city guard units. How much infantry equipment do you take? 125. Sure, I suppose I'll train some regular guys. Not too many. Okay, we have this many guns. We want to keep some for the scavengers. So let's say 5 units. Also lowest priority. We have enough for another advisor. Let's get 0 for stability. Because stability pretty much boosts everything a little bit. Now let's start researching robotics. Scavengers are not back. Rescue them. Looks like Hidden Valley is taken care of. Next up, Dweller Nigel for stability and war support. And I think we've done all the important things we wanted to do with political power early on, so I can start promoting our trade node. Because it takes 20 political power every time. It will be worth it. We are already very rich. We're going to be even richer. We just keep promoting it and we'll have endless money. Now, there's not that much to do with money, actually. There's some boosts, but we can buy equipment. So we're rich after all. Give me some bikes and some guns. And some melee stuff, why not? I just have to wait for its level to slowly increase again. And we can keep promoting the node, getting richer and richer. Gecko workshops. Actually, our first target is likely going to be the battle on Buckaroos, so you guys move there and start preparing your attack. Unless someone else attacks me, of course. Circuitry and radio. The scavengers found nothing. I do have the political power now, so let's buy a civilian factory from the followers. NCR is attacking the Divide, that's fine, we'll probably be their friends, and Neutrinos fighting the Vipers. I will annex whoever wins. Oh, and the Den, that simplifies things. Less people to attack if there's a single winner. Also, it's time to raise the Wasteland intelligence budget. Give me an extra operative. Let's hire Dweller Edmund to boost our forces a bit, and it's time for our metal friends. With all that, we'll get our war goals soon. Lower the tariffs, sure. I'm rich, it doesn't matter that much. We have 35 army experience, which means I can do this. There's quite a bit of interesting stuff here, like 5% research speed, but my favorite option here is to just do popular officers, or even more political power. It's the best currency. Promote node, again. Make me even richer. See how many trade routes we have, and promote it again. Now, do we need to do the stimulus? I don't think we do. Choice of tactics, quantity or quality. These give us factory output, these just make our stuff stronger. I think quality is better here. And with our metal friends done, we can finally move on to the Nevada Pact, which will open up a lot of war goal focuses. Now, death goes again, goddammit. I need more war support. Yeah, I should have never let the followers establish themselves. They're annoying. Let's save up some political power because maybe we can switch to well-equipped army when we start fighting. Nevada Pact, stability and war support. And we create a faction. With that, it's time to start being aggressive. First, we rein in the Buckaroos. You guys ready? More or less. Let's deploy that one more unit. They train quickly, maybe because there's very few humans there. Corruption, political power or war support. I need my war support, so we lose political power. And Vault City trade income 35%. Excellent. And promote it again. No, we can't promote it again because economic development is not high enough, and we could increase it by investing a stimulus. However, if I understand correctly, there's a focus later that will just give it to us for free, so let's ignore the thing. Scavengers get me, what? Better spies. Are we ready to attack? More or less. Now we get to choose our frontline robots, Protectron Mark II or Mr. Gutsy. It seems to me like the Protectron is superior. It has more armor, more soft attack, more defense. Mr. Gutsy is a bit faster and has more hard attack. That's not really important to us, so Protectron Mark II it is. Demand tribute. Who dares? Vipers, of course not. And we have our war goal on the Buckaroos. I'm going to immediately declare war on them. And can we switch our economy now? We can go to well-equipped army. Excellent. We shall, but first, political bribes. It's going to make it cheaper in terms of political power. Now we go here, and it's 117 instead of 150. So, well-equipped army. We also switch to wasteland militia here, but manpower is not really an issue right now, and we don't have the political power. What I will do, though, is switch to lifetime pensions. We have lots of caps, so it will not be a problem. In the meantime, let's get our next war goal, which is going to be the Elko Posse, and activate the attack order. This should be really straightforward and simple. We do have the upper hand. They don't even have enough troops to garrison everything. We'll just walk into their victory points. I could prolong the fight to get some more army experience, but it is not necessary. It's better to conserve manpower and equipment and just... Oh, we lost 2 people so far. Why are you not moving? I mean, I know you're unbalanced, but still, this is undefended. You should just go. Let's cut them off. Anyways, let's do the central ones here as well. Here you can do the central one and one of the others. Enough army experience to get something here. We'll do logic coprocessors. Starting planning skill level of a new army leader +4. There we go. I put time. And here go the battle and Buckaroos. Now, Vault City has some special options in terms of handling puppets. So we're going to make them a puppet, steal all their industry and resources. Now we can't get too many puppets because there's there's a negative modifier that appears when you have too many. I don't remember how many. It's 5 or 6, something like that. I think we can safely have 4 puppets. See, we can invest in the territory of our puppets. And Vault City has a special puppet option. It's a vault territory. We will be annexing them, but first I want to make use of their territory and their manpower and all that. With this, we can boost their research, add energy production and water production. And with all that done, give them better tech. And all it cost us was a little bit of money. Now, the Elko Posse should be relatively strong compared to the Battle Buckaroos. We'll still handle them. It might just not be as fast. I see, this is one of the special things with puppets. If they're a puppet, we get an extra boost. Same with the Elko and the Jackals and the Slanter. So I guess that's the 4 puppets we should make. I don't really need these right now, so let's first do robotic assembly lines. But I need a break. We'll attack after it. Got a day's rest. Let's continue. Are we ready to attack the Elko Posse? Just a moment longer and we will be. Declare war. Call the Buckaroos. I wonder who wins, Reno or the Vipers. I could probably make Vipers win if I just fight on Reno, because then they would garrison the border. Maybe I will. Then again, we could just let them fight it out and conquer others. We should probably conquer the 80s relatively soon, because having Vendover is actually a prerequisite to one of our focuses. So what I'm going to do is justify on Modok or the Slags, doesn't really matter, whoever is faster, 270 or 385, alright, the Slags it is, and on a new Reno at the same time. Actually, for that, no. Well then, in a moment. In the meantime, we're attacking the Elko Posse. Let's use their cipher, I forgot about that. And decrypt the Vipers next. A Royal and next someone. Let's justify on New Reno outskirts. I don't want to do the New Reno focus, because that can cause them to join my faction. I don't want them in my faction. I want them either a puppet or just a next. This is going very well. Robot boosting, robotic caches. The Elko Posse are defending themselves, but not well enough. And they're surrounded. Frontier runner. And this is looking good. We could get implants to our people. This is not a priority. I'm focusing on robots this time. With this, we'll get sophisticated tech, but that is also not something we need to do right now. So, Tater Farms of Nevada. Are the Vipers winning? It's likely. Come on, finish them off. Attack here too, so they don't reinforce. I'm gonna research radars, because when you get decimetric radar, that gives us a new interesting idea to use. Well, for Hoover Dam, not my problem. And there goes Elko Posse. Puppet, factories, and resource rights. Get ready to get the Jackals next. Ah, damn it. Lone Wolf, I hate those. He can lead just 4 units, which makes him practically useless. Another one. Alright, he's not a Lone Wolf at least. I mean, okay, Lone Wolves do get a bonus, but long term this is not sustainable. Yeah, alright, I'll use him temporarily. Actually get the Jackals next. Yes. Although maybe I should get Slanter, because that gives them to us as a puppet. Well, they might disagree, but I think they will agree. Let's break the Jackals next. Vault Defender, boost the Elko. Now there's a bit of a problem with puppets here. Large territorial administration. If you have too many puppets, I think if you have 5 at least, things get difficult with autonomy and all that. And we might actually need to get 5. I need Buckaroos, Elko, Jackals, and Slanter for focuses to make the most of it, and possibly Reno, just to protect them from NCR. I tested this a bit, and NCR might want to attack New Reno territory. I don't think they do that if they're a puppet. Not sure. Time for some police protectrons. And actually, I don't need to produce basic weaponry. I have enough of that. Did you actually get New Reno, or did you get next to New Reno? I can't see where the victory point is. I think they got it. Not that it really matters. What did we find? Old world weapon schematics. Keep sending them out. We have tons of money, so I'll do military signing bonuses. That gives us a bit of manpower. As for the followers, they're dangerous. Actually, I should have just pushed them out. But if you give them too much influence, they'll start making demands. I guess I can do it one more time. Ask them to help settlements, so essentially buy a civilian workshop for political power. Is it worth it, though? Yeah, seems so. But then again, the influence... Yeah, alright, just one. We'll do the Jackals and then Modok and the Slags. Break the Jackals is done. Let's do the cutest mutants, which might give me a free puppet. And declare war on the Jackals. Go, go, go. Should be quite easy. Yeah, they're small and weak. And that's it. They surrender. Another puppet, because that gives me stuff from the focus tree. Although I don't remember what it is exactly. Maybe it's not worth it. No, I'll puppet them and invest a little bit. University and all that. Start making iBots. Soon we'll be pumping out Assaultrons. And here, what do we do? Factory output and coordination. This is core stuff, so no. Planning, speed, scouting. I think gifted field commanders or experienced scout platoon. Let's go with gifted field commanders. Decimetric radar. How long until this is ready? 2 more months. That's quite a lot, actually. Another friend. Yay, we get a free puppet. The Slanter. We have 4 puppets now. I think getting a 5th will be a problem. Oh, having jackals as a puppet only gives them a research slot. Actually should have annexed them. This is not worth it. Oh well, not really important. Alco Gold Mine. Political Guide. We got extra political power. Nice. Who should we hire next? Voltec Engineer. And Festus. Alright, the raccoons can give me troops. Raccoon Auxiliary. This war between the Vipers and New Reno is taking forever. And Reno is actually pushing back. Huh, I may end up actually using the war goal I'm making. We'll see, I suppose. What I think will happen is that when we get into Modoc territory, New Reno will start garrisoning our border and thus be more susceptible to the Vipers, and then the Vipers will take them, and then we take the Vipers. We'll see. No gods, only progress. Also, we're rich, so let's buy stuff, just to increase our relations. I wish you could automate this, like automatically buy stuff whenever you have the money and it's available. Justification is ready. Declare war. Do not call allies. We call in Modoc, and we extend the front line to cover this. Don't land them into our territory. Right, looks good. And we got our justification on New Reno. We have 2 months before we have to declare war or let it expire. More than enough time to conquer the Slags, which is a naughty word if you're British, and Modoc. Oh no, no more puppets. Maybe Reno, I'll think about it. But not Modoc, definitely, and not the Slags. Just annex everything. I suppose I could give Slag territory to the Buckaroos. Yeah, let's do that, because, well, yeah, once we destroy them. Because then there's more territory for us to build in to lower their autonomy. And I will need to be annexing all my puppets eventually. Wait, am I not at war with them? What's going on? Why are we not attacking? Okay, they were not assigned to this particular order. It's fine. Where was I? Oh yeah. If I take the territory directly, though, we will start building up compliance and eventually core it. Speaking of which, I need to make a template for garrisoning stuff. Let's create a new division with just light robots and a CNC attachment. And dogs. I don't have dogs researched. We'll do dogs as well once we research those because they're great for suppression. Let's use a Securitron picture for the peacekeeping robots. Now this is going to take some production, but very little manpower, and they have high hardness. Also, let's do wasteland pacification everywhere. So do I give this to the Buckaroos or do I take it myself? Oh, I'll take it myself. Right, so I have my war goal on Reno. Do we use it? We should. Let's get in position. After all, I did already justify it. Let's do Southern Protectorate. This is going to boost our Vault City trade node, giving us more money, even more money. You guys ready? Almost. Let's declare on New Reno. We might have to share with the Vipers, but I do intend to kill them too. Actually, why not start justifying right now? Shouldn't take too long. As for the den, yeah, I could do the den as well. New citizen care package. And can I boost my economy? Not enough world tension. I could boost my manpower, but it's not really necessary at the moment. Now, I attempted to use steel soldiers because it speeds up robot research, but it gives us 10% attack in exchange for 10% defense. Is it really worth it? Doesn't really feel like it's worth it. If we get a Robco or something like that, then I would definitely hire them, but this, I'm not so sure. I think Tulchinsky Engineering would be better to boost our economy. Let's do that one. Decimetric radar done. Time for an industry boost. Only 7% participation, up to 14. Yeah, it's fine. Activate the cipher, decrypt the den. Southern Protectorate is done. Fate of Reno has to wait. Upgrade our people. Kimball elected president. Not yet a problem for me. I'm afraid it might become one. Our next target after the Vipers and the Den should be the 80s, I think. They're big, they're dangerous, and we can get a lot by killing them. Was my participation 28% only? Well, it doesn't really matter if the Vipers take something. I'll take it right back. Nevada Postal Service. That will give us sophisticated robotics tech. Decrypted Den, good. Do New Reno again. Why are we going so slowly? Shouldn't we be winning, like Charlie Sheen? Right, this has to wait, because it could mess us up if I did it now. So, Workshop of the Wastelands. Should I go aggressive just to finish them off? Although I am making a lot of army experience with this fight. We're already on the Vipers already. Huh, should I use it? Or delay it? Let's delay it a bit. Maybe we can defeat New Reno before we start fighting the Vipers. I'll even go aggressive for a bit after we have the cipher. Cipher, here we go. Switch to aggressive for a moment. We have a bit over a month. State-funded radio programming. That's great. Also tax breaks for factories. We're so rich that it doesn't really matter. Speaking of which, can I upgrade my trade node yet? Yes, I can. And promote again to level 10. But New Reno is still defending. Open information office. And I've prepared troops to invade the Vipers. Go down to balanced and edit our Robocop template by adding CNC attachment and another CNC attachment. It's gonna be more efficient. I'll also add dogs once we research those. Alright, declare war on the Vipers. I think I kinda messed up. I should have waited for them to kill each other and, I don't know, maybe went after the 80s. I think I kind of messed up. I should have waited for them to kill each other and probably should have gone after the 80s instead. But hand dogs, not my problem. These guys are increasing autonomy. We'll deal with that later. We need a new commander. Please don't be a lone wolf. Okay, that's good. We have surrounded New Reno. Alright, that's taken care of, more or less. And I have my war goal on the Den, which will expire in 2 months. We can get this done by then. Freedom of thought. Right, they're all increasing their autonomy. Well, I am using their troops in combat, so that's probably why. Full of New Reno. Excellent. Should I puppet them? I feel like having even more puppets is gonna be a problem. But if I do, I would get access to their industry eventually and possibly stop the NCR from making trouble. Because in my test game, I just annexed the territory and then the NCR started justifying war goals on me. Alright, one more puppet won't hurt us that much. Add war reparations, which are one of the most important parts, and add resource rights. It's all mine. They keep their troops. Doesn't look like it now. Now prepare an attack on the den. Alright, go. Overextended administration has been removed, and now we have what? Even more overextended administration, or something like that. We bypassed the fate of Reno. There's still the Yakuza. They're not very important. Time to deal with the 80s. Justify war goal on them. 340 days, that's a lot. But I do need to kill them, so let's do that. Oh, right, I forgot to use the Viper's cipher. Here you go. That'll help a bit. And declare war on the den as well. And use their cipher as well. Extra political power. Nice. I don't really have much to spend political power on right now. I still want military academy training, so I suppose we'll go to veteran training instructors at the moment. We will be spending political power on annexations and cores. Right, going well. Especially the den, because they're small and weak and really, really crappy. Speaking of which, I need to decipher someone. Yakuza. Let's do the amenities export. What should I give you? Maybe Cunning Desert Fox or Awareness. Let's give him Cunning Desert Fox, because there's a lot of deserts. Vipers. I don't want more puppets. However, I could give their territory to my other puppets, so there's more land to build in, and thus it'll be easier to annex them. Oh, I didn't call them in, just Reno. They have a claim here. I know it's a bad idea, but I'm tempted to get yet another puppet. It's a really bad idea, though. I'll give it to Reno. They can manage this for me. I won't have to worry about garrisons. Good. Now, how's the independence of our subjects? Not that great, but we will handle it eventually. Now, finish off Den, and then get ready to fight the Yakuza. These I will take directly. Next up, there's Yakuza here for some reason. We shall kill him. Let's go with direct control. We're using lots of CNC. That should be nice. Military academy training, and boost Reno with these. New crossroads, a boost to our robots in plains and deserts, and general boosts to our robots, please. 80s attacked esports. Sorry, Eastport, not esports. And yeah, they're my next target. And I'm investing in industry heavily. Suppose I could be investing in robotics too. Soon we'll be able to get Assaultrons, new citizen care package, and lift tax on luxury. I have so much money that this is not a problem. I can just keep pumping cash into all these programs. I need to boost my economy. Maybe when we're fighting the 80s, that will become an option. Why are there Yakuza in Nevada? Let's do that one. Now, who should we annex first? Not Reno, someone smaller. Let's try the Buckaroos. Build up infrastructure and military factories for them. Linus goes west. This will strengthen the Legion and put it roughly on par with New California, which could be a good thing if we intend to fight New California. Let's boost the Gecko a bit and declare war on the Yakuza. Oh, I forgot to call people in. Let's call them in and attack. That'll be rather easy. I might not manage to decrypt them in time. 10 days. One more day. Can we use the cipher? Yes, we can. Decrypt the 80s in the meantime. And finish off Yakuza, who are here for some reason. There they go. We should just give it to Reno. Do they have claims here? Yeah, let's give it to Reno. Oh, excellent. We got Robco. That's something I'm actually very interested in, because this is going to boost our robots very significantly. Yes, please. Now get ready to kill the 80s. Whose territory should I attack from? Maybe Slanta. They're puppets, so I don't have to call everyone, and I can just call in Slanta and all the other borders will be secure. Sure, I'll do that. How long until we have our war goal? Long. Very long, actually. Infantry weapon boost or more power? More power, please. How about we annex Slanta first? Does Slanta have any free slots? Just one. Right, so we'll do construction for the Buckaroos and maybe give them some territory from the 80s to make it easier. And in the meantime, I can give some Lend-Lease to the Slanta. What can I give you? Well, basic guns. I think it has to be mine. I have some convoys. You can have them. Oh, it doesn't have to be mine. I have convoys for everybody. Yeah, let's do that. I have all my convoys. And I'll give you robots. I actually need those for my armies, but just give them until everything is annexed. Then we'll get them back. Next focus. Not much to do here. This is pretty much useless. Let's go to the NCR garrison part of the tree. Expel the NCR garrison. We can get rid of them completely, or we could just be friends with NCR. Let's be friends with NCR. Officers exchange. That's fine. More war support. Old ways, new world. Boost for a doctrine. Have you received your Lend-Lease yet? No. Their autonomy is increasing on its own because I have too many puppets. Got a tank. Tlaloc's dead. Good. Better tools. Our industry is awesome. And I can now... What can I do? Oh, I can lower their autonomy. I thought I can annex the raccoons, but not yet. Did you get your Lend-Lease? You got all my convoys. That's fine. Sure, I'll reduce their independence. They'll be getting me some more industry. How's my robot stock? Pretty good. Good enough to switch all the Vault Guards, these guys, to robots. I actually need a lot more CNC bots. Oh, it's just one factory. I was supposed to get 10 on those. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Actually, let's go to 20, because then I can modify my main template properly. Let's work on Elko next. Last best hope for peace. And tax breaks and state-funded radio programming. State-funded radio programming is very good because it gives you political power. 3 more months, 2.5 more robot boosts. Let's see if we can go for every cup for the army when we're fighting the 80s. Seems unlikely, but who knows? I will soon be able to to start coring all these. Now that it's not so ahead of time, it's time to boost our robots a bit. New Canaan in flames. Decrypted the 80s, good, we're ready to go when we get the war goal. Let's continue down the focus tree. Should we go to outsider battalions? More manpower and faster assimilation? Let's at least do outsider volunteers. Almost ready with the war goal. The Lend-Lease is not doing that much, is it? Maybe I should be sending them more Protectrons, because apparently I have some in stock. Let's modify the Lend-Lease, and we're ready to attack. Declare war on the 80s, call in just Slanter, activate the Cypher, and go. They have to garrison our entire border, and they're also at war with these guys up here, not for much longer, while we only attack from one part. This should be to our advantage. Now, can I switch my economy? Yes, I can. Alright, everybody for the war machine is a bit problematic, because it reduces recruitable population. Do we want to do that? We could counteract that with other laws. Right, let's do political bribes. Every cap for the army will be sufficient, and funded militias. This is good enough. Go. A nice economy boost from the war. Actually, you guys should be a bit more aggressive. We have the upper hand, and we need to expand this front line a bit. We really do have the upper hand, don't we? This is going nicely. Last doctrine, please, and more workshops. I should actually feed this territory to Elko, Buckaroos, and Slanter, thus making it easier to decrease their autonomy by building stuff there. For that, I'll need to call them in, but that can wait. And now this is going very well. I can also call them in at the very last moment. I would prefer Eastport to be annexed by them. Come on, I have to attack Eastport independently. So very nice in terms of progress. Secure this area. We can call everyone in. Lockreed schematics. What is that? Fighter manufacturer. No, thank you. New citizen care package, military signing bonus, and prospectus. Looks like Eastport is going to survive. Good for them, I guess. Time to call everyone in so we can feed the territory to whoever we want to. There go the 80s. Actually, I could boost my industry significantly if I made them a puppet, but we have too many puppets already. So yeah, let's try feeding. Slanter, you can have these. So just build infrastructure until you're annexed. Elko. Where's Elko? Here. Should I fight Eastport or just annex them? I should probably just attack them afterwards. I'll take Vendova myself. Elko can have a bit more. And Nile City can have some here. And the Buckaroos can have the rest. That'll do. We've carved up the 80s and gave it to our puppets. Now let's invade Eastport. I probably should have started justifying this while we were still at war. Yeah, well, Eastport and what, Guardians or robot security stuff? Let's do the robots. I want access to their resources. But the White Legs instead. That's a lot of territory. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Eastport, you thought you were saved. Well, you were not. Right, so finish up building civilian factories in our core territory, and then reduce Slanter independence by building infrastructure in the territory I gave them. They still get Lend-Lease. Insufficient resources, really. Let's buy it from Reno, cheaply. Yeah, it's all good. Our economy is fine. And you can start coring stuff. I actually want to decrease the number of puppets we have first. So let's save that political power to annex Slanter. Do we want to fund vocational institutions? This is a mixed bag because we get a boost to industry research and a civilian factory, but we lose manpower, and actually quite a lot. This is like 400 manpower. On the other hand, we do gain manpower from military signing bonuses. It's not as much. I guess I can do it once. I could use the research bonus. Cement and concrete. Robot workers next. Oh, 2 bonuses to land doctrine. I already finished all my land doctrines. Pretty much. I could now join the NCR or create my own faction. I think joining the NCR is the smart option. We don't have to join the wars. Joining the NCR keeps me safe from the NCR, and if we're attacked by someone, they'll have our back. So, yeah, that's a bit of a no-brainer here. I can always leave the faction, can't I? I think so. Even if I can't, I can just grow stronger and take them over. And I can help them with Caesar, or I can not do that. Sure, I'm gonna join the NCR. That also gives me a 6th research slot. More military factories. You want me to have 53 military factories. And we have, how many? 44. That's a bit high. I don't think I can do that. If I fail the mission, it will cost me severely. I don't even have room to build more, unless I cored some. Let's say it's unreasonable, but first, buy from those organizations. The biggest hurdle right now is our own puppets, because we have too many, and they're difficult to rein in. Finished with doctrines. Research some more robots. We do have enough iBots now, so I can modify my frontline template to include more CNC attachments. It's gonna make it much stronger. Is this some sort of a border war? I hate border wars. Assaultron or Mr. Blasto? We're picking Assaultron because they're deadly and cool. Also, Robco. Adrenaline factories, kinda good. Never the Pact announces alliance with NCR. We're now all in the same faction. I need to consolidate my puppets and build up my power, but we're protected. Nobody can mess with us now, and we can mess with people. More than that, we can actually do Shield of Nevada and Shared Interest, which is gonna give us research sharing, I think. So, a proper army. And I can now annex the Slanter. Let's do that. Thank you. The raccoon people are now mine. I need to build compliance from the ground up, which is a bit of an issue. I have unused trade routes, or even richer. Who are we doing next? Buckaroos or Elko? who has less independence? Buckaroos have less independence. Let's do them next. Let's also utilize research slot number 5 to get some more resources. NCR is actually sending troops to help me. I don't need their help. Since we're doing Buckaroos now, I could send them some Lend-Lease, like all the convoys we have, and some Protectrons, and iBots too, why not? We'll get it all back anyway. What Scrubbots do? You do? Yeah, that's fine. Oh right, I annexed Slanta, which gave me access to all these units. I'm gonna switch them all to robots. I probably don't have enough robots for that. We need a new robot commander. How about you? You're level 5. You'll be our new robot commander. Local leader and robotics expert. Stop all the trades? No. It's a small price to pay. I'll soon start doing Assaultrons and RoboBrains. We'll need better resources for that. Radio programming, tax breaks, luxury goods. We can afford all of that. Let's pursue closer ties with the NCR, Shield of Nevada. I want to core stuff, but we need to annex our puppets first, because they're making problems. Or maybe not exactly making problems, but, well, I need them annexed. Yes, you can have lowered tariffs. Now, the occupied territory here has no resistance and a lot of compliance. I think we can switch to just do caravan guards. We'll get more industry that way. Same for Mordok, right? Is there going to be any resistance? No. Good. The rest can have pacification. Who's justifying on me? Caesar's Legion. Well, they're probably attacking the NCR, and I do not need to join that. I can get more land, but it is just not necessary. Justification's ready. Declare war. Right, I need to call Buckaroos and Elko. They're puppets, so they should not be able to call anyone in. Going very quickly. Well, yeah, they're a small country, and we're not. There they go. I'll give it to the Buckaroos to get them taken care of faster. Just do infrastructure until they can be annexed. Oh, actually, they can be annexed already. Just don't have the political power. Nice. Well then, focus on Elko. Shield of Nevada is done, and shared interests. I think this is a research sharing pact. Also, boost my robots. Boost robots more. Second Battle of Hoover Dam, which means Caesar's Legion is at war with the NCR. We're allied with the NCR, but we don't have to participate. So we're not going to, at least for now. You guys can handle them, can't you? I have my own targets here. And it's finally time to annex the Buckaroos. Boom. Switch troops to robots. Our manpower is nice now. Who's next? Elko is next. I can speed it up with Lend-Lease, but I don't have to. I guess I'll give them convoys. That's at least something. No, NCR, we're not interested in fighting Caesar. At least not yet. We're about to fight the White Legs instead. Bit of a silly name. A silly name for a silly people. Look at New Canaan. They are just tribals and we have lasers, so I think we can safely go aggressive. Alright, we have a Vendova trade node. What level is it? It's level 3, so I will invest stimulus there. We're gonna need a new robot commander. Who's next? He's level 3, he will do. Robotics expert and local leader. I think I should do support equipment and then dogs, because adding them to our peacekeeping units will boost them significantly. The Institute. Research sharing group. Good. Next up, patrolman. Weekly manpower. Elko's independence going down. Good. We have robots in stock. I can now modify my template a bit. Let's add some support robots. Just a bit. And we have Assaultrons. Now, the problem with Assaultrons is that they require more advanced resources. We have some, but eventually that will become a problem. Fortunately, we can also get some from Reno. Well, actually, circuitry was required as well, but now we also need advanced components. Reduce independence, soon to be annexed. We're ready to attack the White Legs. Declare war. Who do we call in? Elko territory. Just them, not the NCR. Is the cipher ready? Not yet, but almost. Well, they're just tribals, so this is going to be very easy. One more vocational institutions boost. And here goes the cipher. Also, I'm going to justify war goals on Protectron thingy here. That's 150 days. And the Guardians, 300 days. Oh, it's extended. Let's start with the Guardians and then simultaneously do the Protectron thingy as well. It does eat up political power and I need it for annexation. Well, that's fine. Ouroboros, do we attack them? Are they weak? They don't look weak. 100 factories, that's pretty strong. We'll leave them for later. Don't really need that one. Vangraphs could come in handy. I'm not sure what this does. Will Arroyo join our faction? That would be nice. I'll do these for the power armor boost because I want to do power armor as well eventually. Arroyo announces alliance with the NCR. Nice. So we're friends now. Is Calamity a puppet? No. They're up for grabs. Maybe. White Legs? Oh, not worth mentioning. Just gonna get destroyed. Although I do need some power plants apparently, because I'm using a lot of power cells on my robots. Dogs, please. Dogs are great. They just cost water to build, and they're great at keeping people in check. So we'll be actually sending out robots with the dogs. White Legs, I'm just gonna take everything. Oh, I guess I could feed some to Nile City and Elko. Might make it easier. Still do need to annex them. Oh, I did not call Nile City in. Bummer. Alright, give a couple provinces to Elko. Not too many, and the rest to myself. Damn it, I've just overridden everything. You know what? I'll just take it myself. Build more infrastructure for our puppet. I wonder if a melee attacks me. Maybe we should spy on them. Now let's do Ouroboros. Vault manufacturing equipment. New Canaan. Ah, we got a new trade node. Nice. What level is it? 10. No need for stimulus. Do we have other places with full compliance and no resistance? Actually, these two did get a bit of resistance. So slags are demoted to road patrols. Same goes for the Den and Mordok. Where's Mordok? Here. Trained mongrel. Give me dogs. 10 factories on dogs. Economic resurgence. So we build trade routes. City of Sin. Vault City. 3. Oh, I was doing the Van Graff thing. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care. Got extra factories for it. Now, let's get the power armor boost. Do I really need it? No, I don't. Not now. Maybe later, when I'm doing more advanced stuff. Right, so let's just not do a focus for now. There are political power. We're just building roads for them until they're annexed. What is this? Oh, right. If I understand this correctly, if I reject the customs union with the New California Republic, they'll just declare war on me. But I see no reason to refuse. This seems actually okay. Wait, I would be giving them 10% of our industry. Is this serious? Can they declare war on me? I am in their faction. Can they even do that? Am I ready for war with New California if it comes to that? Not really. Can I leave the alliance manually? No. Can I take over the faction? No. Do we want to pay them 10% protection money? Oh, I'm actually already giving them 5% of my factories. Didn't realize that. You know, yeah, sure, whatever. Let's agree. It actually cost me factories. Yes, it does, which is a pity. But this way we are protected from everyone. And 10% is not that much. Actually, the difference is 5%, not 10. I'm sure if we want to break free by fighting them at a later date, there will be such an option. Maybe Caesar will take them out. Can I annex it? No. I think building roads for them everywhere will be sufficient. We got Poseidon Energy. That's a good company. I might switch to it once I'm done researching robots. Let's start building for Nile City. Infrastructure will carry over and we can make use of it later. RoboBrain. Let's modify our Robocops with added dogs. It's actually gonna take a bit more manpower, but it's worth it. They'll still have good hardness. Should we send an expedition? Sure. Now, as you can see here, the Robocops are actually very good. A little bit more manpower thanks to the dogs, but they do have high hardness and they're actually good in terms of using manpower. And we do have a lot of production, so it's not an issue. Speaking of dogs, do I have reserves of dogs? Yes, I do. I'm going to add them to my regular unit as well, because dogs give you a very nice terrain bonus. Forest, hills, mountain, plains, marsh, and desert movement and attack. I will also want to add logistics, recon, or maintenance companies. That can wait a bit. Boost the dogs. And annex Elko. We're not making full use of their economy just yet. We're building up compliance. How about we core some states? Modoc, Ghost Farm, Antelope, and that's it. Infrastructure and industry. You switch to my favorite robots. Declare war. No need to call in anyone. Again, I guess I could call in my subjects. Activate the order. Aggressive or balanced? Aggressive is fine. I'm actually going to do the resistance suppression repeating focus. Assaultron 2. This is going well. The NCR can fight Caesar while we mop up everyone around us and become stronger than them. Although they still benefit from it because I have to give them 10% of my factories, which is a pity. Bloody Springs are mine. Well, not yet, but they will be. Keep boosting the dogs, and you can have some Lend-Lease. Should we core more territory? The Den and Chester and Doris. Well, not Chester, apparently. How about you guys attack from all sides? That's better. Yay, Protectrons. I'll just take it. Get ready for the Guardians. These dudes have power armor, but Assaultrons are better. Oh, cool. We actually managed to get territory with 2 vaults, and as Vault City, we can actually explore those. Sure, let's start with Vault 24. The Timekeepers. Join us. Vault lost to time. What do we have here? You might want to read all of this. I'm not going to read it all out. We get a free core and production, or we can search for the Overseer. I mean, this is pretty good, but yeah, sure, let's do the story. Then again, a core and 15 rare materials. Now, I want to look for the guy. Let's see what happens. Also, we can explore Vault 70, abandoned by New Canaan. And rebuild the vault, get a core, or get 15% wall support and stability. We do have max stability. Well, no, not max. Not very high stability. Establishes a security team for a new vault. I'm not sure what that means. Do I get a free unit or something? Now, let's do cultural stuff. Hey, base value was 86, and base value is still 86. I was supposed to get 15. This should bring base value to 100. It did not work. Well, that was a waste. At least we got wall support. Core Chester. Justification for Scrap Heap. What a lovely name. Declare war. Do not call in anybody. So we don't have to attack from 2 sides. And in 12 days, we'll get the Cipher as well. TV Town. And we got their Cipher. Activated, and whatever happened to the Overseer? Apparently, he's dead. Well, weekly manpower 20. That's nice, actually. This was very much worth it. Cool. You guys are doing well enough. And there they go. Next everything, of course. Although I could give it to Reno. I'm gonna need to annex them soon, too. Now, let's just take it. Okay, I need a break. I took a break. It actually lasted a few days because stuff was going on. I'm not sure what I've been doing, but I'll figure it out. We might need to confront Mleh. Now, new citizen care package. Oh, the Legion is actually fighting more people than the NCR. They're also fighting the North here. I have no interest in joining the war against the Legion at this moment. I will instead move south towards New Vegas. First the Sky Rivers and then Mist House. There's a lot of vaults around New Vegas. I need them. Resistance is manageable. They're increasing their autonomy, not a problem. Once I'm done building factories in my core states, I will quickly lower the autonomy of my subjects and finish annexing them. Guardian Citadel Trade Node. I need to invest stimulus there. Exercise a bit. We have so much money, I don't know what to do with it. 2 million. Is that caps? No, it's NCR dollars. Mleh is attacking more people. How strong are you exactly? Well, Murloc friends. 80 factories. Roughly equivalent equivalent to the Northern Brotherhood. Alright, we can take out the winner later if we want to. Well, looks like Caesar is getting over Hoover Dam, is he? No, he's not. I could join and probably change the course of this war, but the stalemate doesn't hurt me. We can keep fighting each other. We got the Zax technology, which finishes our research boosts. Anything ready to core? No. Let's have a look at compliance. We will soon be able to start coring in the north, yes. Good. We could core down south, but we don't have a connection there at the moment. I'm gonna cast out the resistance suppression. I need political power more. Besides, it's very manageable. Monster of the East. Alright, which means Caesar is dead, so... Oh, and they're attacking down south also. Well, the Legion is fighting NCR, the north here, and also the south. He is going to lose. Well, the question is, do we want to join in to maybe carve out a bit for ourselves, or no? I think I'll take out the Reavers in New Vegas, and then we might want to join a bit. I should probably invest in power armor, and then add power armor auxiliaries to my troops. Robobrain. Now, we could switch from light robots to heavy robots, but I do like my light robots. The Assaultrons are pretty great. I suppose I can research them. They have even better armor. Justification is ready. Stop the training, go balanced, attack, and declare war. No need to call anyone in. Also start making Robobrains. I need more military industry, and easy progress. We are sending an army of Assaultrons against them. Area 51 is mine. I just take everything, and we move against Mr. House. Just us. I don't need the NCR's grubby little fingers over my New Vegas. Let's decrypt the Legion. I suppose I will eventually have to fight them. Let's do power armor frame, and we might use power armor support. We'll see. I want to unlock all the basic support companies and then see what fits our template the best. Assaultron Mark II ready. Excellent. Whoa, House has a lot of troops, but he is garrisoning the NCR border as well, since we're in the same faction as them, and that means he will be vulnerable when we attack. So start making the better Assaultrons, please. Oh, I'm missing composite materials. Reno has all the required materials. Declare war immediately. Now, do we justify on anyone else? Oh, Daniel. I hate Daniel so much. I think I want to attack him. Yeah, I don't think I can pass this up. A chance to beat up Daniel. He's such an asshole. Yeah, let's get him. And maybe Klamath? They're kind of friendly with Arroyo, and Arroyo is in my faction. So maybe I should just leave Klamath alone. Besides, Slim is a nice dude. Okay, go. Yeah, I think I'll take New Vegas and then these guys. And after that, we might want to go after Caesar. Or more accurately, Lanius, because Caesar is dead. There's a bit of a problem here, because we're winning consistently, but they're rotating in reinforcement, so we're permanently in the green, but not enough to actually get through, it seems. It's okay, we'll get there eventually. Now, what should we add as the last support company? We have 3 CNC attachments, dogs for better terrain bonuses, and we can add 1 more. I'm mostly interested in the percentage bonuses, because our flat stats are pretty good, like terrain boosts, logistics decreases supply usage and such. The real choice is between recon and logistics, I think. Recon makes me move faster, logistics gives a small boost over rivers and such, and reduces supply usage and increases initiative. I guess I'll do logistics because we already have some reconnaissance, so adding recon is not that necessary. Sure, I'll do logistics. Do we have enough support equipment? I do. Okay, cool. I have to make some. We're just gonna be here forever. Maybe I should do a bit of a trap. I don't really care about this territory, so we can use it like this. Expand the front line, because we have numerical advantages, and our army is stronger. They are only still alive because they're holed up in this little bit of territory. So if we let them in, that will change. Come on, retreat. Let them in. Come on in. Do you want to do cyber dogs? Not really, because I'll have to use circuitry. Then again, they are slightly better. Yeah, sure. At least I'll research them. Oh, now you're attacking. Reno can have its autonomy reduced. Let's do that. I am building there. Actually building there quite a lot. Are you guys ready? Focus on getting past the bottleneck. Go. Now we are stronger, so this should go relatively easily. Just can't let them build up a proper defense. We're going to try and just push through here. Robotics boost. Alright, we're past here a bit. Now should I cut them off? We'll keep going. Why not both, right? I don't think they need my help anymore. You guys got yourselves cut off. Not a problem. We'll reconnect you. If I puppeted New Vegas, would they be under house? Because as Vault City, I'm pretty sure I have the medical technology to keep them going. Right, give me Vegas. Again, I do have lots of puppets, and they have been a pain in my behind. Let's just take it. And with that, we have access to some new vaults. We should, at least. Investigate rumors. Oh, cool. This doesn't always appear. Sure, let's definitely do that. And lots of vaults. Vault 19, 21, 22, and contact the boomers as well. So what do we have? The boomers vault. We could make boomers into a puppet or repair the vault. I don't really want another puppet, so let's repair vault 34. And somewhere in here, here it is. I'll get a core there. Excellent. Vault 22. Oh, that's the one with plants. I could core it with this, but multi-population boost from research, that's worth more. Vault 21. That's the one that's a hotel. Consumer goods -5%, that's a lot. Or make it a state, a core. No need for that at the moment. I do like the percentage bonuses more. And Vault 19. Some scrap and frag grenades or get a core. Oh, I don't really need more scrap or frag grenades, so yeah, let's get a core on this one. Good, which means we actually have cores here. Wait, how many cores do I have? Did it update properly? I don't think this shows it properly. You know what? It doesn't matter. Got some cores. I'll check it. Build factories. So yeah, let's deal with the tribals. And Daniel. That's for not giving me the map when I asked nicely. Alright, we got extra security teams in the vaults. I could switch them to robots, but they are experienced. Oh, Vault 34 is a core, and that was a good decision. Just look at how many military factories we have there. That's great, actually. Let's core some states. We actually core quite a lot. Let's do that. Yay, more cores. More factories. How's the war against the Legion going? It is not going anywhere. Start spying on the Legion and Mle. Declare war. It's all Daniel's fault, because he didn't give me the map. We'll make a holiday resort in Zion. Oh, Vegas got renamed to Vault 21. That's why there's so many factories here. And so much stuff. Maybe I should have just taken a core. We'll get it eventually. Right, the tribals are defending quite well. I don't know how. They shouldn't be able to. Not against the Assaultrons with their crappy bag gauntlets. I didn't like that DLC. I mean, Joshua was cool, but the rest, not so much. Sorrows are done. Sentry bot Mark II. This won't take much longer. Now, I really want to annex the jackals. How about we modify the land lease to send them more stuff? Oh, do you want my dogs? You do. How about the old dogs? You want the old dogs too? Nice. Guns? Sure. Bicycles? Kinda. About someone else's bicycles. No, you don't want stolen bicycles. Oh, well, in that case, you'll have my robo-brains and the Assaultrons. And they're done. Obviously, we take everything. And they have a fleet. Let's take the fleet too. Yay, Vault City reigns supreme. Did you have any vaults there? I don't think so. No. I want to do my internal stuff first, but let's prepare to destroy the Legion. I could switch to cyberdogs, but I'd rather just produce regular mutts for now. There's a joke in here. A purebred mutt. A bit of a contradiction. Grain solicitation. Do we want that? So much money that I can do all those things without any trouble. Oh, this gives me a decision. I should get to it. Last boost for the robots. When I'm done with the puppets, I will work on increasing the size of this template, because I need to just start adding more support robots. I could do heavy robots too, but that would make the units slower and only slightly stronger. I kinda like my Assaultrons. Almost at 200 factories. Oh, can we finally annex them? Yes, we can. Goodbye, jackals. On the troops we had from them, let's switch all the troops we got to robots. And we got all their equipment back, all the equipment we sent them. So it's now time for new Reno. Here have some guns, bicycles, and 8,000 dogs. I'm sure you will not want to exist as a country anymore when I ship you 8,000 dogs as a gift. Let's be rid of Reno next. Provisional Republic of Texas fighting some American Indians. And it's time to annex Reno. Let's do that. Give me back all the stuff I sent you. Yes, that will decrease our factories, but the puppets are a bit problematic, aren't they? Switch everyone to robots. We've annexed all the puppets. It's going to take a while to consolidate all that territory, because sadly compliance does not go up to 100 when you release a puppet. Why is Vendova disabled all the time? Isn't it time for you to, not be disabled anymore? Looks like a bug. But I have the money, so I'll do the stimulus. Maybe it'll fix itself. How's the equipment situation? I have way too many dogs. I don't need that many dogs. Let's reduce that significantly. Why do I make so many dogs? We're stockpiling them. 10,000 dogs in the warehouse. I'll put them down to, well, I'm not going to put them down. I'm going to put the production down to one factory. The dog factory. Let's call Battle Mountain. Sentry bot Mark II is ready. Whoa, purchase better drills. This is going to fix a lot of my problems. That's a lot of stuff to core, isn't it? Actually, Lone Wolf might not be that bad because he gets all the bonuses if we combine that with local leader. He is high level after all. Boosted my commanders, new citizens, and drained energy cells. Why not? We have the money. We just need more Assaultrons. Let's check logistics. I got lots of robo-brains. Actually, I don't need that many robo-brains. Let's go down to 10 factories on those, and those are supports after all. Now, if I was to make, where's that? Sentry bots Mark II, would that be good for the front lines? Should be a little bit better than Assaultrons, but I would need to make my troops from scratch, kinda. My templates and all that. Although there much slower. I am enjoying how fast the Assaultrons are. I'm gonna stick with the Assaultrons, they're great. Let's core something. How about Vendover? Will that enable the trade node? Nope. I mean, I don't need it anyway, but still, it's weird. Let's make some military factories. We have enough civilian ones. Exercise. Oh, right, I still have Securitrons. Should I be using them? What if I switched my Robocops to use Securitrons? At least some of them. I don't even have them available as an option. Do I have any template that can use them? No. Well then, they'll just lay there. Let's core Elko. It's gonna help with resources a bit. That has a lot of scrap. Sure, let's core that too. Did I just build infrastructure everywhere because I don't have good things to do with my civilian factories? I made too many of them. I'll just build infrastructure everywhere. My people will love it. Production's okay on the Assaultrons. Is Vendover back online? It is not. I doubt it will ever be. I'm gonna need to build some fabrication laboratories once I core more territory. Oh, I actually have a slot in Vault City. Let's do that. Because I need the resources. And it's cheaper than buying them. That gives me 6. While trading away 1 civilian factory gives me 5, I think. So it will be worth it. Since I do have to purchase them. And it will be more worth it with this finished. Because they'll be giving me 8. Let's get all my spies to the Legion. All these others can wait. New Vegas is almost ready to be cored. And so is the Northern Passage. Actually, why can't I call this? I'm 95 compliant and we have 91. Now let's wait a bit because this is very good territory. Looks like we finally do have enough Securitrons for everybody. And Lanius is Cypher. Now if I were to modify my template, add some more Securitrons to it, how would that go? Sorry, not Securitrons. Assaultrons. Yeah, boost it. Like this big should do for now. I'm gonna have to exercise them again. You know, I could sacrifice some manpower to produce robots faster. It is a large sacrifice, but we do have the manpower. I'll do 1 for now. That's gonna drop my manpower very significantly. We have 20,000 now. Could go to 2-year conscription to counteract that. Sure, we can code the North Passage. Let's do that. And Desert Pass. With that, Area 51. We have dedicated mechanics. It's still going up. We're currently at 63%, but if I do these as well, that will basically cut my manpower in half. Again, I am relying on robots very heavily, and also I am coring new stuff all the time. So maybe it is worth it. Yeah, sure. Exercise. Time to core New Vegas. I think we're good to go against Lanius. Yeah, let's just produce enough Assaultrons for everybody and we can start fighting. Let's go all the way with the mechanics. 100 factories, pumping out Assaultrons Mark II. And we finally have enough robots for everybody. It's time to join the war. Yes, NCR, I will finally join you. Activate the order, activate the cipher. And I need to redeploy the agents. They were on a rescue operation. Go! I'm only attacking here because I want the territory to go to me. As you can see, lots of Assaultrons walking all over the Legion, which is composed of savages with machetes. So an Assaultron can pretty much cut through the legionaries, as you can see in the picture here. Full of Flagstaff. Now we only have 3% because we joined late, but our participation will grow. Slowing down a bit, but it's all good. The Legion's territory is vast and it's gonna take a little while. Let's be patient. Now who do I need to capitulate? Everybody. I need to capitulate everybody. At least we'll have time to get all the war score we want. How about some more core creation? Moving south with those cores. It takes forever to cut through the Legion, doesn't it? Helping out our NCR friends. Maybe you can finally cross the dam and do something with my help. Let's get military access from Ouroboros, so we don't need to worry about creating accidental front lines. That's better. Was my participation up to 14%. Decent enough. And we pretty much single-handedly took over all the Legion territory. And I even have dockyards. No I don't. It looks like we're gonna have to go all the way down here. Legion has capitulated. Mostly to the NCR, but we still got a lot. Time to move down south. Quickly now. Tucson, taken care of. Now just Costa del Sol. Oh, sorry. An alliance and the Navajo as well. Yeah, this shouldn't be a major country. I guess I'll just get there later. Come on, finish them off. And after they're done, I still need to go and take care of the Iron Alliance. Although our little friends here might deal with that for me. Give me convoys. Costa del Sol taken care of. Now it's just the Iron Alliance. I'm gonna need military access from the realm of Diana. Chichen Itza looking good. And Sisters of Steel too. How strong are you? 400 factories. A decent power. Though the game's running a bit slow now, isn't it? Well, we are quite far in. There's a lot of troops here. Wait a minute, why can't I get into an NCR territory here? We're the same faction, why don't you just go there? Oh, is the crossing held by... No, I should be able to walk here, and up north. This is weird. I'll just attack from this side. We do have military access, so it doesn't really matter. How about some coring? I want to core my way down to New Reno. Sierra Army Depot is also quite important for this. We ran out of political power. Coring New Reno, a nice boost to our economy. Or the logistics. We have surplus robots. Oh, but I almost ran out of robo-brains. I guess you get more factories. Finish them off, and let's see how much of the Legion we'll be able to get. It's seriously slowed down now. I'll finish this war, and that'll be it for the video, I think. Unless we can take over the NCR somehow. But it looks like there is no option for betrayal. We cannot leave their faction due to a modifier, not just because we're at war. And there it is. Okay, what is my participation? Not as good as the NCR. I can get a lot, I think. Especially if we were to cut them off a bit. Let's try and take everything. Maybe I can trick the AI to let me do that. We contest everything, and we demand stuff that has been taken by somebody else. Do I take stuff that they want, or do I just take stuff? I want to take the north, mostly. We've reached Texas. I'll take to Dog City. Oh well, let's see how much we got. A lot. More than the NCR. Well, they did manage to get Dog City, which is a pity, but not a big deal. Now, we are at 428 factories. Our friend the NCR are at 674. I can take them if I make enough robots, but do I even have the option to fight them? I don't think so. It seems like there is no option to betray the NCR, which is a pity because that was my plan. Well, I was planning to end it here anyway because things have slowed down, but let's speculate what I would do if we were to continue. I would continue pumping out tons of robots, and I would conquer the smaller countries here and Northwestern Brotherhood and bleh. Then we would just be left with the bigger threats. Provisional Republic of Texas, Chichen Itza, Sisters of Steel, and New California. Gradually attacking the weakest first, always. I would clear out all these threats, taking over the territory. In the meantime, I would be pouring all my political power into coring stuff. We have already cored quite a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it's like nothing. NCR isn't strong because they have good territory. They're strong because it's core territory for them. This is our biggest hurdle. Now, I might get a strong puppet or two, like attack Chichen Itza and make them a puppet, same for the Sisters of Steel. Because if you have a big, strong puppet with concentrated strength, you can use them for industry better than just taking over the territory yourself. My problem with puppets in this game is, well, in this particular playthrough, is that they were gaining autonomy too fast for my liking. But if we don't take any of their troops and then use them for war and use our vast industrial capacity to build stuff in their territory, then puppeting them would actually be a good choice, I think. So I suppose I would get a Texan puppet, a Chichen Itza puppet, and possibly a Sisters of Steel puppet. With that taken care of, we would be the dominant power, even though technically NCR rules that alliance that we're in. Let's end it here for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I think I'll go back to vanilla for a while. Let me know what you like to see. I'm thinking classics, Poland, Germany, stuff like that. Maybe the Soviets or France, something of the sort. Have a nice day, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye.